Welcome to Arcade Audio.
And germs, welcome to Dilettante Ball. I'm Johnny.
I'm Spencer.
Here on Dilettante Ball, we go on Wikipedia.
A quick random article.
And we talk about it.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Dude, we fucking crushed
We
that
do.
opening.
I feel like I got a little bit of a mush mouth lately.
Yeah? Well, that's okay.
It's tricky.
I'll just really articulate everything I'm trying to say.
Diction is formed with the tip of the tongue and the teeth.
That's true. That's a good adage.
Thank you.
Who said that?
I read it in Ad Age magazine.
That joke sucks.
Yeah, but you laughed.
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah.
You got me.
Who's dumber, the idiot who said it or the idiot who laughed?
Yeah, that's a good question. Who said that? How the tables have turned.
Fast Company. All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's rock and roll.
Okay.
What if the article was rock and roll?
Rock and roll. Two robots from Mega Man. Alessandro Del Piero.
Okay.
Ufficiale Omri. I don't know what that means. He's Italian. Born 9 November 1974, is an Italian former professional footballer who mainly played as a deep-lying forward.
That makes no
Oh,
sense.
I'm forward. Don't look it up, but I'm forward. Although he was capable of playing in several offensive positions, wiener out.
Yeah.
Since 2015,
Dog pose, but no pants.
goat say. Since 2015, he has worked as a pundit for Sky Sport Italia. A technically gifted and creative supporting forward who is also a free kick specialist.
This article is like the most backhanded.
This is like the cricket of soccer articles.
Yes.
It makes no sense to me.
Man, I watched just a clip of a cricket thing the other day, and it made no fucking sense. And I was trying so hard to understand. Eventually, I guess I kind of figured it out. But like, even the people explaining it, like in the Reddit thread, were like kind of explaining it, but still doing a bad job of it. And
You
eventually,
can't
someone had
not
to
do a bad job of it.
Yeah, well, they had to put it in baseball terms, and there's still like so little in common, really.
Well, it's probably like, yeah, we don't really have a word in English for like this
Right.
German word, but it's
Right.
kind of like this.
Basically, yeah. So it was this guy who, it was the pitcher, which they call bowler. So he threw the ball, which I think they call a ball, and the batsman.
A round oddie.
I mean, so first of all, it was the first pitch of the game, maybe.
Oh, so they switch fields.
What? No, hold on, motherfucker. They kind of sort of. You're getting me off track. The point is, it was the first ball thrown of this pitcher, I believe, and to the first like batter or whatever.
Okay.
And he went to hit the ball, and the ball just like cut in the air, like
Sure.
and it just snuck by the bat, so he didn't make any contact whatsoever, and the ball went right past him and precariously perched behind the batsman are 3 pegs with 2 little dominoes on top. And
This can't fucking be real.
The ball just bink hit one of the dominoes clean off the pole.
120 points.
Dude, it's worth no points. The guy was just out for some stupid reason. But it was called a golden duck. It had a specific word for it because it was like the first pitch or the first blah blah blah. It was and
Isn't it crazy?
so the dude threw the ball and his whole team rushed the field and were like, yeah, like
You could, I mean, you spent however much time trying to figure out
dude,
cricket.
it took me 25 minutes just to watch that.
But you and I could both, in great detail, describe all of the rules of Quidditch, a fake game.
Well, yeah, but that game only has like 12 rules. Well, it has a billion rules, actually.
Yeah, but they never follow them.
Yeah.
This weekend,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to meet up with our friend and network compatriot Peter Williams from Humanoid Resources. We're going to go watch some footy.
Where? Here?
Yeah.
Chicago Fire?
No. We're watching it in a bar.
Okay.
Because he's starting to get into it.
Who's he support?
He
The Three
supports.
Lions?
He supports. Bumbleshire. Fuck.
They're
No,
coming up this year. They might be in the Premier League next week.
he told me. I don't remember who. I don't think it's Manchester.
Tottenham Hotspurs.
But I took a quiz that told me
Like
that,
who you would support based on your political leanings.
and I believe it wasn't your political leanings. Just like which piece of cake do you like the best?
Do you prefer spiral seashells or plain seashells?
So okay, I got Liverpool.
I was gonna say you're a Liverpool guy. I could have told you that straight off the bat.
And I think maybe he's Manchester then. And he was like, if you pick Liverpool, we have to hate each other.
Well, is he Man U or is he Man City?
Oh, I think he's Man City actually.
Okay. I think I just nailed that.
All
our English fans right now are like losing their minds.
You know what I really want to get into though, even
that?
though it's not Premier League. I've exhausted my soccer knowledge now.
I'm about to out as well.
Apparently Orlando City is like decent.
Really?
Yeah, and people are like really into them.
That's
in Orlando.
cool.
Yeah.
I mean, is the Chicago team any good?
Chicago Fire?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because if they were, they'd be killer, right?
That would. I have no clue. But I think it'd be cool, but it's a little cooler to root for, your hometown.
Where you're
boys.
actually from. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, and also, yeah, if you're rooting for some like fucking like Florida team, it just like feels impossible to be a bandwagon fan. Because like you would,
because they suck.
Yeah, like probably, or you know what I mean. Like it's so easy to claim a team from like Los Angeles or New York or I mean Chicago, even Chicago, honestly.
Yeah,
like the Bulls are such a dynasty that it feels like it spreads to every other sport.
Yeah. Well, and I mean the Blackhawks too, like
totally
kill it.
Yeah, for sure.
So
and the Cubs, they just won a World Series.
Yeah,
they're always doing that. It seems like since I've been here.
Yeah. So like. But I got to pick my Premier League team. Maybe I'll go with Liverpool. I'm just one of the lads from Liverpool,
Who are you? As a working class bloke, who do you support for the FIFA World Cup? I'm thinking about America. Just because it's like I'm from there.
Yeah, for sure. And that's only what, like once every 4 years or something crazy?
Exactly every 4 years.
Exactly every 4 years.
I believe it happens on the Winter Olympics years, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, for real?
I think so.
Isn't it funny that presidential election years are always leap years?
No. Wow. Yeah, I guess that is true.
Yeah.
Except for the year 2000. Did you know that?
Year 2000 was not a leap year?
It wasn't.
No shit.
Yeah. Because
we overcorrected.
That's how the math works.
No way.
Yeah,
so what? Once every 1,000 years, you just.
I think it's. I don't know if it's 1,000 or if it's 100, but yeah, it's basically like every 4 years, except on the 100th year.
Well, and then every now and then they'll add a leap second in to like.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Just kidding.
That's so strange because it's all fake.
It is all fake.
Time is not real.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, I don't know, dude.
I mean, time is real in that.
You're gonna get all Pink Floyd on us here.
Have
you watched that with
Wizard of Oz?
Yeah,
of course.
It's pretty good for the first 45 minutes.
The first time through the album's pretty wild.
It's like, whoa.
And then there's some diminishing returns.
Big time, yeah.
But that's when you just fucking light up another doober.
Yeah, big time. And then you put on a different movie.
What if like? I would love for a band to make an album and be like, if you
sync this with
whatever.
Yeah, I would love that.
Sync this with Austin Powers.
What if Austin Powers? That would be the worst. And what movie would it have to be?
Borat. Every time he says "my wife,"
there's like a
my
sound.
Wife. Boom, 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 boom.
Would it just be all one track, like an 80-minute track?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Because Godspeed You Black Emperor will do that shit where they just have like 22-minute tracks. It'd be like a full record, but both sides are just like one track.
Thick as a Brick by Jethro Tull.
Yeah.
I think the first side is a few songs and the second side is like
one giant mega.
Yeah. Or like Abbey Road.
Is it like that? Is
the whole
backside just the...
It's different tracks technically, but they all like run together.
Right.
What's a good album?
Yeah, you're not going to find any argument here.
The Beatles are pretty good, actually.
I like the Beatles.
I mean,
they make good music.
Aside from, Liverpool FC, they're probably my favorite thing to come out of Liverpool.
I had Chinese food in Liverpool.
Really?
It was fine. I don't remember it being bad or good. It was good, but they didn't offer soy sauce packets. So like
brown sauce.
Yeah, it was HP sauce. So I got my food and I said, "Oh, can I get some soy sauce, please?" And the guy was like, one. Okay, hold on. And I was like, I didn't understand what was happening, so I was like, okay, I'll just wait. And he went and got like a gallon of milk. Picture that, but it was the soy sauce they would use for the kitchen. And he like poured some out for me into a container, like a to-go container. And I was like, I wasn't gonna stop him because I didn't understand what was happening.
What?
So I guess I don't know. Maybe it was just that Chinese place. But in America, we just get like 100,000 packets just thrown into the bag with it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's like a little Kikkoman on the table.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Oh, that's so bizarre.
And like now that I'm thinking about it, it doesn't really track. Like, I guess I can't really speak for Chinese food, but Japanese food is like you're like required to put soy sauce on your Japanese like rice and shit.
Sure.
Or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they have it. They put it on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like sushi.
I mean,
so maybe Chinese food doesn't do that in other parts.
Like maybe really actually Chinese food doesn't use soy sauce,
Yeah.
but we're just like, we just need more salt.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
But also, it's like Chinese food in England, so maybe they just don't like seasoning anyway.
Is England farther from China than we are?
I don't know.
I guess we're so fucking big. It depends on where you are.
Yeah.
I mean, California's right there.
California's as close as it gets when it comes to America.
Well, Hawaii.
Yeah, and probably Alaska too, honestly.
Yeah. But you get it.
But as far as the good states
the real
go,
states,
yeah.
Well, I bet Hawaii is a pretty good state.
Yeah, I get that. Good.
A shining moment in my very early French career was we were in France and we went to a pizza place.
Okay.
And the menu listed like pizzas, and we weren't sure how big they were. And I was like, how many people can eat this pizza?
Oh, you said how many people can eat this pizza?
Well, yeah, because I was like,
that's really funny. Like, because it obviously got the point across.
Yeah.
And it's not so weird that he probably would have batted an eye.
Right.
But yeah, can you imagine saying that in America? Like, excuse me, concerning these pizzas, how many people can eat per pizza?
Well, that's not super, because it's like serves 2 to 4 people or serves 6 to 8 people.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, it was
how did he answer? Did he answer in a way you understood?
Yeah, it was like,
he said,
it's for one person.
Okay.
Eat up, cowboy.
Yeah, and he slapped you on your American gut.
Yeah.
Were they like in metric or like 25 centimeters?
No,
there was no. It was like medium large.
It was just like margarita pizza, and it just did the description. And there were no sizes, so that's why it was like, okay, what's the deal?
Yeah, totally.
But it was just a place that does smaller personal pan pizzas, if you will.
Yeah. Did you inquire about the Book It Club that they may have offered?
Yeah.
Because that would be good for you, actually.
Oh, yeah. You have to read 5 French books, and then you get a free pizza.
Mm-hmm. You can just read The Stranger 5 times. That's a French book.
Yeah, they'll let you read
The Stranger,
the same book,
or
The Plague. Only Camus.
No, there was one other book they let you read. They let you read
Babar.
Motherfucker, I'm losing
The Little
my mind.
Prince.
They let you read Planet of the Apes as well.
Yeah, or as they call it, Planet of the Big Monkeys.
Which is true. There's no word for monkey,
that is true.
There's no word for ape, I should say.
Yeah.
As I'm learning Japanese, I'm also finding words like that where there's like, oh, this word means empathy and sympathy. I was like, no, it doesn't. You can't. Is that a thing? Like, boy, in America they have a word for
empathy and sympathy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, like some bullshit. Like,
I mean, it must be, but also
like cool.
we have so many more words than any other language.
Oh, we have a word for everything.
Unreasonable.
We have a word for everything, but then we don't at the same time. Like, we don't have like Schadenfreude.
Sure, we say Schadenfreude.
But that's the thing. Like, we kind of like, well, that's ours now.
Yeah,
that is true.
But then there's something else where you can say it 100 different ways.
Right. It's like it's functionally the same thing.
Happy, joyous,
right.
Like elated, like, which they all like.
Like, are they really any different? Like, really?
No.
Yeah.
You maybe need 2. Like, this is cool. This is really fucking cool.
Right.
That's it. I mean, how many synonyms does the word happy have? Like, legit.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
It's almost like it was. I could see like some writer who like got paid by the word for like an article or something in like 1905. Where it's like, no, fuck this. I have to invent new words because I'm not getting the money I need.
That's why.
Like any Lovecraft is like that.
Charles Dickens was, I believe, also paid like by the word.
Yeah, sure.
So that's why it's fucking long.
Yeah. Lovecraft uses words like antediluvian. You know what that means?
No. Oh, before the flood.
It literally means that,
Yeah.
but he just means it means old.
Yeah.
Like,
That is a cool word.
It's a very cool word.
Antediluvian.
He uses it like in every story, so it's like I just know this word now that I'll never use.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you this, but I never graduated college, so I'm looking to go into community college right now.
Sure.
And I had to do a writing placement test, and I got way too like real with it.
Did they give you notes?
No, they just gave me my score, which was a perfect score. Which I thought they were going to deduct points for being an asshole because I was like quoting Van Gogh and shit in my essay for no reason. Like I went way too overboard on it.
Do you think you go back
to community college? Oh yeah, I'm planning on it. Yeah,
enrolling in the fall.
No, I'm going to enroll like immediately if possible.
Oh, nice.
Their semesters are weird where there's like 3 different starting points per semester. It's kind of strange. I'm not 100% sure how it works, but
maybe if it's like online, it kind of doesn't matter.
That might be the case. Which yeah, my goal is because right now at work I basically spend the majority of my time watching like wrestling. So I was like, oh, well, I'll just go to school. I'll just do an online school. You know, this it's the real community college, but the online version.
Sure. And
I'll just get my degree at work. You know what I mean?
Learn VCR repair.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, every time so I'm like, oh yeah, it's like it's an online course. It's like, well, it's not an online. It is an online course, but it's not like one of those bullshit like fly by night.
Sure, I mean, I
wish there was a better word for it.
In college, from which I graduated.
Nice, cool.
We're in the same bedroom recording the same shitty podcast.
That's true. Yeah. So who won that one?
You just got here like a year sooner than I did.
That's literally the only difference. Yeah.
Well, 2 years actually.
I got here in 2011. February 2011.
A year and a half.
Okay.
I took online classes, and I was there in the town, and I was like,
I can't be bothered.
I don't want to get out of bed.
Yeah, my pizza's coming.
I gotta take Intro to Leisure online.
Smell you later.
That's a real class I took.
Thank you for playing Arcade Audio. Play more at arcadeaudio.net.